can't believe you, Ronnie. You're my brother. And you're gonna stand here and you're gonna threaten to turn me in?
Hey, you know I love you, but do you really think the cops aren't out there right now looking for you? Look, Marce, your best chance at any kind of life is to give yourself up and tell them you were out of your mind when you ran off with Tommy.
My only hope for any kind of a life, Ron, is if I'm with Tommy.
Okay, so even if you do manage to get away, do you really want to be on the run with a toddler? What are you going to do for money? You can't use credit cards. You can't go to an
Look,
ATM.
I'll get a job, okay?
Oh, that's pretty good. Cool. Let me see. You fill out a W-2 form, and, well, there, they got you there, huh?
It's called working off of the books.
Yeah, well, who takes care of Tommy?
Look, I'll figure it out, okay?
How?
Look, I am not losing my son, okay? Bottom line, I'm not doing it.
Marcie, listen to me. He's somebody else's son now, okay? No matter how unfair that seems, in the eyes of the law, you are committing a crime.
You're right, okay? You're right.
Thank you.
So I'll go get Tommy, and I'll wake him up, and we'll get ready to leave, all right?
Marcie, look, you won't regret this, you know that.
Yeah, I know I won't. Because I'm gonna get in that car, Ronnie, and I'm going to drive in the opposite direction of Landview, and I am never going back there.
It's Landview area code. That means it only can be Michael or the police.
It was really nice of your mom to get us out of going to school today. Nobody expects you to go. I'm kind of dreading it. Why? Well, when people find out, I mean, it's gonna get around. Wait till Brittany gets a hold of it. Okay, you're right. But I will have your back just like you've had my back in the past. And so will Marco and Cole, okay? Thanks. Do you want to go downstairs and see the little rugrat? You go. I just need some time. Are you okay? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just used to having a lot of time alone, you know? Okay, I'm giving you a half an hour, and then I'm coming back up here. Okay, go.
Hi, I just passed Starr, and she said that you were in here. May I come in?
Yeah, go ahead.
She also said that you wanted to be alone, but obviously I decided to ignore that. How did you sleep?
On and on.
I'm sorry. It's okay. Do you have any relatives we ought to notify?
My parents were both only children, and my grandparents are dead.
So I presume that there was no funeral?
No.
Would you like to have one?
I really just wouldn't want to have to deal with all that.
It might make you feel better.
I don't even want to go out in public anymore.
Why not?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't even stand it. God, I can't believe it.
Yeah, me either, but it's true.
Wait, so if Mrs. McBean took off with Tommy and didn't even tell Dr. McBean where they were going, I mean, she must have really flipped out.
Yeah. I think it's difficult to hand over your child to someone, you know, even if you know it's the right thing to do. I mean, I know it's very difficult. I wouldn't want to do it.
Well, how's Dad?
How do you think?
He's off the deep end.
I think your daddy's living in the deep end right now.
Listen, Ron, I'm asking you this for Marcie's sake, so I need you to be honest with me, okay? Have you seen her?
No, Mike, I haven't heard from her, okay? I'll let you know if I do.
I hope you mean that. I'm worried sick about her, Ron.
Yeah, well, believe me, so am I. Look, Michael, if she gets in touch, I'll give you a call, okay?
Thanks.
It's probably my relief guy. I'll get it.
Call me when you get anything.
Marcie's brother, Ron, says he hasn't seen her.
You believe him?
If that's the New Jersey brother, then I sure as hell don't. He's hiding her. You guys know it. So why don't you do something about it?
What in the world do you have to be embarrassed about?
Going around for over a year acting like I wasn't even acting. I actually started to believe it.
And it must have been incredibly lonely for you.
I got used to it. But you know what's weird? It actually started getting to me when stuff started going better for me.
What kind of stuff?
A guy.
Marco.
Yeah.
And what made it more difficult?
Well, he found out that my parents were never there, and he kept saying how bad that was and how I deserved better, and...
He was worried about you.
I know, and I was telling him this huge lie.
I'm sure he understands.
I don't know.
He was here this morning.
He was? Mm-hmm. You didn't tell him the whole story,
Of course not. I did tell him that you weren't going to school and that you'd be in touch with him later.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, there are some people who shall remain nameless who would call what I'm doing interfering.
Not me.
I just can't believe Mrs. McBain would do something like this. I mean, maybe I would expect Dad to do something crazy like that, like run away with a kid, but Mrs. McBain?
Well, like I said, she's desperate.
Well, I mean, is there anything we could do for Dad or for Tommy?
I think all we can really do is just support your dad. You know he's got to be tortured losing his son again like that. And then, you know, he played by the rules this time, and I think that's what really gets to him. He played by the rules and it backfired. It's got to make him crazed.
Do you think Tommy's gonna be okay?
I don't think Marcie would intentionally hurt the baby. But what she's doing is dangerous, Starr. Let's just hope that she keeps a clear enough head to make sure Tommy's safe.
You didn't tell Mike? You said you were going to.
Marcie, you're still my baby sister, and I love you. And I know what would happen if the cops found out you were here.
Yeah. They'd hand your nephew over to Todd Manning.
Marcie, that's gonna happen eventually, no matter what you do.
No. No, it's not. Not if I am smart about it.
Well, listen to me. Dad called this morning, by the way, okay? Before you got up, and he is worried sick about you, and so is Jerry and Eric. Now, look, if you go back, maybe there's a chance you can still have Tommy in your life.
That's what? Ron, his lovable Aunt Marcie? That would be great.
Well, look, if you don't go back, you're gonna end up in prison,
yeah,
Marcie.
but you know what? They have to catch me first.
You wrote a book. It's not like you're under the radar, you know?
Thank you. Thank you for worrying about me. Thank you for everything that you have done. But I cannot turn my son over to Todd Manning.
You're not helping, Manning.
Oh, but you are. My son is on the run with some lunatic woman, and the best you've done is set up a command post in her husband's hotel room.
I'm not going to discuss police procedure with you.
You know, he's probably telling her everything you guys are doing.
Oh, yeah, that's the truth.
Michael's doing everything he can to help us. And I can assure you that we will get Marcie and your son back safely.
No, come on. Marcie'd sooner drive that car into a tree with my son in the back seat than give him up to me.
No, she would never do that. She would never hurt him.
What do you call what she's doing to him now, Michael? All right, so you guys are just going to sit here and scratch your heads while her brother lies to you.
I think you should go home and wait for word.
Commissioner.
Yeah.
Possible hit on the car matching Mrs. McBain's.
Where?
Used car dealership outside Buffalo. Traded in early today.
Buffalo, I told you she was going to Canada.
Get the VIN number.
Sorry, false alarm. VIN number doesn't match.